As we await for the gates to open at 6 AM, we now head off for our second adventure in the Kruger. Wow everyone, that was fantastic. So we waited patiently as we had the herd of elephant on our left, switched the engines off, and they all crossed the road. And you can see the huge difference with herd of elephants when your engine's off, because they're not as angry about it. So they were very cool and collectively walked past as a unit. It was brilliant. So guys, we're just on the S100. Got one female here, a couple of water bucks behind. So guys, we just have one of the lionesses here on the S100.
Gorgeous. Keep looking here for me, girl. Come back.
The other one's gone on the other side of the road.
Oh, who's stunning?
So we're still on the S100. We've just been with the two female lionesses that are on the side of the road. One's disappeared into the bush and the other one sort of crouched down. And I know the water bucks aren't usually on the lion's menu, but I think they are hunting these guys ready for an ambush. So we've just left the lioness and the water bucks. It was just confirmed to us that the other lioness that had a collar as well had moved down into the Nawatsi riverbed. So I'm not sure if they were planning an ambush in the end, but it was still wonderful to have these magnificent predators on the side of the road. So we're still on the S126, and when we talk about habitats, we are literally pulled beside one of the most leopard type habitats you'll see. I'm going to show you. Got all these long trees, tall trees here. And then on the left, you probably can't see it over there because I'm in the car, but over the left is like the riverbed where it'll be a perfect place for leopards to ambush their prey. Just closing in on Talamati. We have a couple of baboons here. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Hey dudes, so here we are in the Talamati Bushveld camp. Let me just show you the guests we have staying at this 5-star luxury reserve. Look, there's monkeys everywhere. Look at them all. Monkeys, vervet monkeys. There they all go. Alright guys, you're welcome home. There's our car. monkeys everywhere. Monkeys everywhere. So this is our terrace area here. As you see, it's actually really nice here. We've got couches here outside. Little monkey there. Oh, there he goes. Then you've got your braai area here. But let me just take you for inside. Monkeys, do you want to come in with us? There they are. Oh, they're on our desks. We're going to go through here and show you around. So, we've got a little lounge area there where Blue is. We've got the kitchen area, big fridge. We've got this bedroom here. Switch the light on for you. Oh, there's 2 single beds here. You've got a nice ceiling fan up there. The view out here. Then you've got the walk-in shower area. I'm not going to show you the other bathroom because my wife's in there in the bath, but here's a spare shower room. And here is the other bedroom with this view. So that is our accommodation in the Talamati Bushveld camp here in the central western area of the Kruger National Park. And I will show you everywhere else that we have in this camp a little bit later, so stay tuned. Look, this is what you have in the Talamati. Look, he's just chilling there. You can tell we're the new guests, all the troops coming in now. This is welcome to the wilder. Look at them. Oh God. Hey guys, so we're at the Talamati Bushveld camp today for our first evening, and we're going to be doing something slightly different. We're not going to go for a game drive this evening. We're going to go sit at the hideout bench in the Talamati Bushveld camp, and we're going to see what comes to the waterhole. So this is the camp here, everyone. So there's a couple of huts just this way. Ours is back down there with the very end one. I'm going to walk this way. There's Mummy, my beautiful wife, living the dream. You come to a camp and you want to get away from the crowds, or you want to literally be in the wild. Book Talamati. It's one of those camps that will make you... And this is a really important sign here. I'm going to show you because I know you get some people that do this, which is very bad, and that's why they come to the fence. As you see there, do not feed the animals, because what will happen then is they get dependent on you. They could either die or get aggressive, and what happens if they get aggressive and bite somebody? The animal is the one that suffers. So this is the hide here. You've got to be quiet now. So here's the hide, guys, and as you can see, we've just got up this hide so you can see loads of elephants at the waterhole. Hey guys, so ignore what I said back at Talamati camp where I said we're just going to stay at the hide all night and do something different. We did stay at the hide and had elephants and giraffes and baboons, but we thought for the last hour, let's go for a little drive, see what we can find along the S145, just around Talamati bit for a little bit, see what we can. So you'll see us now in a minute. We're just about to enter the Talamati camp through the gates. I'll show you in a minute. Honestly, it's a lovely little camp, such a private little camp. The lovely water waterhole right in front of it as well.
And the riverbed in the back.
Yeah, the riverbed at the back as well. It's a lovely little location. It's got that proper nice little wild feel to it, to be honest. It's really, really nice. There's the waterhole just there. And then if we spin the camera around, we're just now entering the gate at Talamati. And if you can see here, the sign says Talamati, if you can see it. Might be a bit dark. And we drive through the gates for another fantastic day in the Kruger National Park. And that is the end of our first full day here at the Talamati Bushveld Camp for episode 2. Today was a magnificent day, seeing 3 lions, a leopard, a hyena, and much, much more. Let's hope for another fantastic day here around the Talamati Bushveld Camp area. See ya for day 2. Good morning, everybody. So we are here on day 2 at the Talamati Bushveld Camp. And this morning, our lovely little route will be heading to the S126 from Talamati, going along the S145, up the S36 onto the S126. And then after that, we're going to head onto the H6 and then come back around along the S41 onto the S100, heading to Satara for another bit of lunch. Let's see what we can find this morning. Like last night, we saw a leopard on the road. Let's hope for some more fantastic sightings here in the Kruger National Park. So we're still on the S145 and you should see all this mist as we drive through it. It's 8 degrees at the moment. It's 6:30 in the morning. So we're just on the S36 heading towards the S126 and we just stopped there. We had a big herd of buffalo. It's quite fascinating really because the sun was rising just behind them all as they were all laid in the thickets, keep them warm. Hey guys, now this is the life. We're on the S36 near the Shingwanzamini Dam and we've got 2 separate male and female mating pairs. The other 2 have gone into the right, into the bush, but these 2 here are right beside the road. I'll show you. Brilliant. So we're still with these 2 pair of mating lions and we just filmed them while they were mating. The noise was just extraordinary. It like echoes through the valley. It's absolutely insane. We're here by ourselves on the S36. This is what you call the Kruger dream. So we're still here at the dam with these mating pairs. They've mated twice now. I'm just gonna keep hanging around and see how many more times they do it.
She's like doing it.
Mama, good job by the way, you got to the best both. So we're still on the S36 at the Shingwamanini Dam with the two, and listen to this. We got the other mating pair just here. So we've just left those lions now. We were with them for an hour and a half. We're now going to continue onto the S36, see what else we can find. So like I've always said, guys, when you stop and tell people what you've seen or what they've seen, I've just pulled a couple of cars over, telling them about those mating pair of lions at the Shingwamanini Dam, and they just told us on the S126, a pride of female lionesses have killed a kudu on the road. So I'm going to go check it out. Well, that was a bit of a gruesome sight. A kudu with all of its guts out with a lioness behind it eating it. Oof, it's disgusting, but that's what you come to Kruger National Park. These things you will see eventually. Apparently there's also two other lionesses that walked into the bush. But this is on the S126. Looks quite fresh too. I'll probably see that kill was probably in a few hours ago. As we spent the first 2 hours of our game drive this morning on the S36 with those pride of lions mating, we've changed our route a little bit this morning. We won't be doing the H6 and the S100 as it is already 10 to 10. So we are going to go to Satara now to have some lunch. And not only that, I'm also on very low petrol right now, and the last thing I want is to concow in the middle of the Kruger National Park. So as we're on the H13 near Satara, and I always mention about the Nawatsi riverbed that runs alongside the S100, making it a fabulous place for leopards and lions. I'm just on the Nawatsi bridge right now, and so you can just see down here. It's obviously no water in it because it's dry season, but this will be full of water in the wet season, which is the South Africa summer. We're now here back at Satara Rest Camp for a bite to eat, as we always come here for these first two episodes, just because it's the closest camp with a restaurant. Orpin that we were in for episode 1 doesn't have a restaurant, and Talamati doesn't have a restaurant, so the only food you can eat there is if you buy food in the supermarket in Satara, and either cook it in the microwave or in the oven in the place, or to cook it on the fire. So as we are at Satara Rest Camp having some lunch, you can sit on these benches, and the little blue is digging for bugs. So while we're at the Satara camp for some lunch, here's my gorgeous little family. My little darling wife here is having a cucumber and mint cocktail, and my daughter here is having a Diet Coke. So that's us just setting off from Satara after lunch. We're going to go back and head to the S126 again. I almost screwed up then. Just driving past Satara, heading towards Talamati by the S126, and I forgot that I'm actually on yellow, which means I've hardly got any petrol left, and I would have conked out in the middle of nowhere. So we're just quickly heading back to Satara Rest Camp to fill the car up. So we're now back at Satara, just filling up. So in a lot of the main camps, they do have filling stations to fill your car up. Because like I said, back in June, we used a lot of driving. And the last thing you want to be is in the middle of nowhere and your tank's running low. This is the Satara one. So darling, what has been your favourite sighting for the first 2.5 days of the trip?
I really enjoyed our first night when we saw the puppies, the hyena puppies. They were just sat on the road and they were so freaking cute. I just wanted to take one home.
So we're on the S126, and this was definitely like this earlier. An elephant has knocked a tree off the road, so we're gonna have to go around it. So we've just stopped off at the well-revealed water hole on the S126, the same place we went to yesterday, and today we had the buffalo in the water and Parla's elephants. This is still on the S126. Now I'm heading left, going towards the S36, where we saw the kudu kill with the lionesses. But obviously I couldn't really stop for you because there was that many cars there. We just drove by it and drove past and just filmed it as we drove past. So let me see what we can get now. I have been told that lionesses are more in the shade, but I'll try and see if I can get a good video for you guys. So we're just at the kudu kill on the S126. I'm just going to wait for a couple of cars to move forward and then I'll video it closer for you, but it's pretty gruesome, to be honest. Not a good place to, not a good thing to see. So you can see there was 2 lionesses in the shade under those trees. They're the ones that they killed that poor kudu. We may go back a bit later on in the evening, try to go see what they're doing, but it looks like they're going to be laid there for a while in this heat. It is currently 25 degrees. We are bang on 1:15 in the afternoon. So we're just back at this Shingwamamani Dam, or however you bloody pronounce that, and we have just got in front of us, we've got the male lion and the female on one side of the dam, and then the other side of the dam we have lots of buffalo and 2 big elephants. That was absolutely brilliant. 3 of the big 5 at the waterhole today. Fan-bloody-tastic. So everyone, it's been an entertaining day 2 here in the Kruger National Park for episode 2, filled with lions, filled with action. So now we are just going to head back to the Talamati Bushveld camp for a couple of hours. And I'll tell you a little story actually. So last night we went to the hide, had a little walk there, and then came back. Me being silly left the key in the door unlocked. They had opened the key, opened the door, got into the cottage and grabbed the bag of spaghetti that was meant to be for our tea that night. That's what I mean about cheeky little buggers, because that's what they can do. So yeah, we're just going to head back to camp, have a chill, and then on the evening drive, we're going to come back to these Pride of Lions with the kudu, and we might even bump into the Pride of Lions at the Shingwamiminini Dam, where we saw the male and females mating earlier as well, because it's all part of the route. Now we enter the gates on day 2 for episode 2 for the morning drive, for a little rest before we head out for the evening drive. Here are the gates to the Talamati camp. Hey guys, so we are leaving Talamati for our evening drive. It is 3:45 this afternoon on day 2 of episode 2. And what we're going to do this afternoon is we're going to head back to, God, I hate saying it, but the Shingwamiminini Dam, where the male lions and the females are, with a big herd of buffalo today and the elephants. So guys, we're just on the S126, a couple of zebras blocking the road. So guys, as you can see in the distance, there's 2 hyenas here around their kudu kill on the S126. The lions are around. Guys, there's a hyena. The kill is literally just down here. There. There's the kill. So we're just at the kudu kill, and there's 2 hyenas. And if you could see in that video I just did on my phone, a lioness chased one of the hyenas away, and now they're right beside the kill because they know the hyenas are trying to get it. Really entertaining. Lions just chased the hyenas away. There comes the kill. Got a vulture in the tree here beside the kill on the S126 as well. No sign of the 2 hyenas when the lions chased off. That was absolutely fantastic. We went back to that kudu kill on this evening drive. We had 2 hyenas, and then the 3 lionesses came to protect their kill, and 1 lioness chased the hyena out of sight. Wow. You could hear the thunder as a lion ran through the thickets to chase his hyena away. Brilliant. So now we're just going to head back along the S36. We're going to go stop off at the water hole, see what we can see there before we head back to camp. Oh. We had 3 vultures and we've got 2 now. So guys, we just got back to the lioness and the male that we were with this morning. Just chilling here. Hello guys, I really hope you enjoyed episode 2 around the Talamati Bushveld camp. We were literally surrounded by lions. So we're going to end our last night here at the Talamati with a nice fire behind me, and we'll see you in the morning for episode 3 based around the Kruger Rest Camp.
Cheers.
Cheers.